Have you ever met someone who looked incredibly attractive, but after talking to them for just 10 minutes, all the attraction disappeared? That's because attraction isn't usually lost by one big mistake. It's destroyed by small habits people don't even realize they're showing, and chances are you've done at least one of them. Let's get into the 10 attraction killers most people completely ignore. Number 1. Trying too hard to be liked. Most people think attraction comes from impressing others, so they laugh at every joke, agree with every opinion, hide their real personality, become whoever they think the other person wants. But here's the psychological twist. People trust authenticity more than perfection. When someone constantly changes themselves to fit the room, something feels off. Even if people can't explain why, humans are incredibly good at detecting inconsistency. Ironically, the more desperately you try to be liked, the less memorable you become. Real attraction needs something real to connect to.
Number 2. Needing constant reassurance. There's a difference between wanting to feel loved and constantly needing proof that someone likes you. Questions like, do you still love me? Are you mad at me? Why didn't you text me? Might seem harmless once in a while, but when they become frequent, they create emotional pressure. Psychologists call this reassurance seeking. Ironically, the more reassurance someone asks for, the less secure they usually feel after receiving it. Because reassurance only works temporarily. Soon, the anxiety comes back. Instead of making someone feel closer, constant reassurance slowly turns the relationship into emotional maintenance. People begin to feel responsible for managing your emotions, rather than simply enjoying your company. Confidence isn't believing everyone loves you. It's trusting yourself, even when you don't have constant proof.
Number 3. Making every conversation about yourself. Have you ever talked to someone who somehow manages to turn every conversation back to themselves? You tell them you had a stressful day, and suddenly they're telling you how their day was even worse. You share an exciting story, and before you're finished, they're already talking about something similar that happened to them. Psychologists call this conversational narcissism. Most people don't do it because they're selfish. They genuinely think they're relating to you. But when every conversation becomes centered around them, the other person slowly begins to feel invisible. One of the fastest ways to become attractive is making people feel heard, understood, and important.
Number 4. Emotional reactivity. Imagine you send someone a message and they don't reply for a few hours. One person assumes they're busy, another immediately believes they're being ignored. That small assumption quickly turns into overthinking, passive-aggressive messages, or unnecessary arguments. Emotional reactivity is exhausting because every small situation feels like a crisis. Many people mistake emotional intensity for passion, but they're not the same thing. One creates excitement, the other creates instability. People naturally feel safer around those who stay calm under pressure because emotional stability builds trust, while unpredictability slowly pushes people away.
Number 5. Making someone your entire world. At first, spending every minute together feels romantic, but when your hobbies disappear, your friendships fade, and your entire identity starts revolving around another person, attraction often begins to fade. Healthy relationships aren't built when one person loses themselves. They're built when two complete people choose to share their lives together. Having your own passions, goals, and interests doesn't make you distant. It makes you interesting. Independence creates admiration because it shows that your happiness doesn't depend entirely on someone else. Number 6. Constant negativity. Everyone complains sometimes, and that's completely normal. But some people unintentionally make every conversation feel emotionally heavy. Every interaction becomes about problems, stress, bad luck, or people who have wronged them. If someone consistently feels emotionally drained after spending time with you, their brain starts associating you with that feeling. It doesn't mean you have to fake happiness all the time, but balancing struggles with optimism makes people feel energized instead of exhausted.
Number 7. Having no boundaries. Many people believe saying yes to everything will make them more lovable. They never disagree, never express their own needs, and always put everyone else first. While kindness is attractive, constantly sacrificing yourself isn't. In fact, people often respect those who have healthy boundaries more because boundaries communicate self-respect. They show that you value your own time, energy, and emotional well-being. Ironically, people usually don't appreciate someone who gives up everything for them. They appreciate someone who values themselves enough to know when to say no. chasing instead of choosing. One of the biggest attraction killers is believing every connection has to be earned by chasing harder. So people double text, over-explain, constantly initiate conversations, and invest emotionally long before the other person has done the same. This creates an unhealthy imbalance where one person becomes the pursuer and the other becomes the prize. Healthy attraction isn't about convincing someone to choose you. It's about discovering whether you're actually right for each other. The healthiest relationships happen when both people are choosing, not when one person is constantly chasing.
Small habits create attraction, and small habits can destroy it. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more psychology and relationship insights, and let me know in the comments, which attraction killer do you think people overlook the most?